Hey y'all, did you miss me? Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the Fly Girl podcast. You're with the girl Embryona Faith. And I know you're probably wondering, girl, where you been at? I've been working. I've been working for real. I've been working on myself. I've been working on the next adventure for myself. I've been working on the podcast. And you probably wonder why it took so long. Like, girl, it's been a year. It has been a minute. I agree. But I think whenever you're going through self development, you got to give yourself as much time as you need. I really want to give y'all what went on. So season 2, we started off new environment. Season 2.0, we're back in the same environment. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I think I really am really passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about creating, passionate about media, and I want the best of the best. I strive for perfection, but perfection is defined by me, not by society or what I think I need to be, but by me. And I had to really believe that, and I had to walk like that. In season 2, in the first episode, I rented out a space, beautiful space, but there were a lot of technical issues. There was a lot of like feedback on the sound, and I really didn't like it. I tried to get an editor. I really didn't like the work ethic. I had to get another editor, and so forth. I was really trying to expand. I have a vision for myself. And whenever you're creating something that you can look around and maybe nobody else is doing a similar thing and you have questions, but there's no advice, you can get discouraged. And I had to check in and tap in with myself because for so long, my creative spark or drive to do this simmered away. And I really, at the beginning, was just trying to make peace with like, maybe this ain't something I need to be doing. But it is. Hence why I'm back. Because I have some stuff to give. I have stuff to offer. You know, there are other people that are interested in getting into media, whether that's PR, marketing, a podcast, influencing, social media management, and so forth. There's so many different avenues to go into, and mentorship is so important. My mentor is the big God, because without him, I wouldn't be sitting here. I feel I have always had a good sense of, you know, whose I am, you know, the Lord's. But I haven't always walked with that confidence. I haven't done things simultaneously. And now I'm doing it simultaneously. Like I'm dwelling in him and doing this. And I can say that 100%. You probably like, girl, didn't you say that on your first episode? I was aspiring to be where I am now. Which is why in the first episode, I lacked the level of vulnerability that I'm giving you guys now. Go back and rewatch. I was talking about things, separating it from myself and not allowing vulnerability to be shown on my platform. And how can I expect to connect? And I think it's easier now because in my first season, you actively, whether you guys knew it or not, seen me going through something, trying to achieve. Now I'm confident. I can say that. I can say that 100%. Ain't no cap in my route, okay? For real, okay? And I'm sitting over here and I'm being myself. I'm being authentic, and I'm allowing you guys to see, like, okay, season 2, it looked like it was good, but she was really going through it on the behind the scenes. Like the episode was supposed to drop at a certain day. I had to push it back. And to me, even though there wasn't any like outside criticism, I'm very hard on myself. I've said that again. But I'm learning too that if I'm doing this thing with God, baby, I can't fail. God's within her. She cannot fail. He knows the plans he has for me, plans to prosper, not to harm, to give me hope in the future. If God be for me, who can be against me? I mean, come on now. It's everywhere. It's written. It's law. You know what I'm saying? So I had to walk with that authority and that confidence. And in the midst of that year, I'm like, why am I going through this? Why am I going through that? Why am I going through this? Where's the spark? Where's the creative drive? You know, I'm not understanding that I'm being developed for what I'm about to drop in a couple of minutes because we're going to get deep. But I was being developed. I was being pruned. I was going through my pruning season. In order to achieve what you want to achieve, you have to be able to withstand right? And what I mean by that is like, let's use the word legacy. I want something whenever God calls me home to still be here. And you have to have that, not be able to fall, to break. I had to build a solid foundation. So it wasn't, I can look back now in that season and say, oh, that's why I went through that. Because I'm right here. I'm right here new. Ambriana is new. She is not who she was 6 months ago. She's not who she was yesterday. She's not who she was last year. She is new. She can withstand. Yeah. Big dog. Yeah. I can go through whatever storm and know I'm not going to lose. I can go through technical difficulties, still know I'm not going to lose. I'm going to be so 100 with y'all again. This episode, I had a whole entire different theme that I was going to do. I was going to get interviewed, kind of how Saucy Santana and Carisha did, you know, and be like, girl, where you been at? And the sound, y'all, was gone. The video was fire, but the sound was gone. You can't have no podcast without no sound. And not all of the sound, but some of the sound. And I got frustrated. I could have got discouraged again. I could have been like, oh, here I am trying to start again. The sound messed up. What's going on? I'm trying to understand. But I had to tap in with the Holy Spirit, and he told me, okay, you got to do this on your own. This ain't for nobody else. This is for you to sit in front of this camera. Let them in, let them know something, let them know where you been at, and you show you on your own. I want you to do that. And I said, okay, cool, I hear you, big dog. I know, okay, let's do it. I'm doing it. Smiling, showing all my teeth, confident, I'm doing it. And I now understand a lot of the things that I go through is not solely for me. I can't sit around here feeling sorry for myself, like, oh my gosh, why is my spark not coming back? What is this? I used to be this, that, and the third. I'm used. I'm going to be used. We're all going to be used. Everything that we solely go through is not for us. So, like, if God can use Jesus for you and me, who you think that you is to not be used for me, them, they, she, he, whatever, we all gonna go through something, and it's all a part of the process, you know? And I'm excited. I'm excited to see how much more I develop on this journey. So now we about to go into the next phase of, girl, what's new? What's next? I mean, you on the podcast. We know you gonna tap back in with us. We know you ain't never leaving, even if it's a break. We know you're gonna tap back in. Y'all know that now. Okay? But what's next, girl? Like, you said you've been working, but what you working on? I am an entrepreneur. I have started my own creative media house. It is called the Fly Girls Network. Y'all go follow it. It's literally Fly Girls Network. And it is a space for creatives like me, like you, if you are. I'm pretty sure you create in some way to build community. Because in this industry, I talked about my mentorship being the Lord, but I think I really wanted someone else. Don't confuse my words now. But I was looking for someone who I could resonate with on earth. Okay, someone who I could learn from. And I didn't find that. I didn't find anyone who wanted to see me do exceptionally well, even if I surpassed my teacher. I haven't found that because, you know, we're humans and we're flawed and we experience jealousy, and some people aren't willing to be self-aware and even recognize that. And that's what I want to create. I want to create a community in media where I'm still doing my thing, where I'm still doing social media management, I'm still doing PR, I'm still doing marketing. You know, I have had opportunities and I have been in rooms and I've been able to network and meet like-minded individuals. I've learned how to do that. It took some time. You know, I used to be anxious, like, girl, what you gonna say? You're aspiring. No, I am. I am an entrepreneur. I am a podcast host. I am successful. I am happy. I'm not afraid of something going wrong because I know that I have the capabilities to overcome it, to fix it, to learn from it, to apply it, which is why we're doing season 2.0, because it's new. I'm new, you're new. And so with the Fly Girls Network, you can expect management, what I've been doing behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know what I do, crazy enough, but now y'all do. And I really want people, because I see this being bigger, you know, I really want people to know, like, oh, if we get hired there, we gonna get treated right. We don't gotta worry about this, that, and the third, and the stuff that be going wrong. Like I had to experience, you know. And so that's what we're creating here. And I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of individuals who have resonated with my story in this industry. We're competing against AI, artificial intelligence, where people think, okay, we don't really need actual human beings. Is this on? Yeah, you do. You do. AI cool, don't get me wrong. But you need people. You need someone, sorry, not something. You need someone who can actually relate. Someone who can say, oh, okay, this is what's going on. Like AI is a good tool, do not get me wrong, but I do not think that it needs to be in replace of, you know, and I really want, or I am building literal in real time, um, something that's gonna be here whenever I'm not. I can say that confidently. Some of y'all new here, some of y'all returning, you know. Fly Girl stands for First Love Yourself. And I feel that a lot of people are searching for how to love themselves, because right now we see the aesthetics of loving yourself. But loving yourself means, hey, even if I fall down, I know I'm going to get back up. You might not know when, but you know you're going to get back up, because you can't stay down too long, baby. Okay? Ain't nothing down there but misery. And I'm learning loving myself is giving myself grace. Loving myself is allowing for myself to start again. Loving myself is realizing I can never fail. Failure is not an option. I can look back at something and say, hey, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. What did we learn? How do we apply? And that's why I love the name. Like, so Fly Girls Network are people who are loving themselves enough in order to join a community, to create, to be passionate, loving themselves. I'm loving myself enough to be a part of other projects and to pour into it endlessly, and to help be the median between the brand, the person, whoever I'm managing at that time, and to be able to make it come to life, come to fruition, and allowing for it to connect to its target audience. yeah, yeah, yeah. And what you can expect, I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth, but I'm really not sorry. But what you can expect this season, you can expect me, of course, your host. You can expect conversations that are from people from different walks of life, like we've been doing. And we're really going to get into different types of trends, different types of industries, different types of conversations that are going to be pushing you forward. You know, and this ain't no gimmick, I'm a very optimistic person. You know, I do have my moments because I'm human, but I really, if you know me, I genuinely try to find the good in everything. You might catch me in a moment where I'm not trying to, but I promise you, the next day you can be like, all right, I heard you. Like, we're gonna keep this pushing, we're gonna keep it floating, you know. Like, and I think even last year in 2025 is a good testament of that. Like, okay, like, this girl's so optimistic, she took a whole year off and some change, and she back in, and she pushing forward, and she's smiling. Yeah, because I'm an optimistic person. Like, so that's what you can expect. You can expect motivation. Like, that's really what I'm trying to get y'all. And I'm doing that now, not afraid of being seen. For real. No gimmick. The biggest thing that I want you guys to be able to take from this episode 100% is that delayed is not denied. Losing, failure doesn't exist. If it didn't go how you thought it was going to go, what did you learn? Where can you apply that next time? Can you start again? You can start again. You can keep starting over and over and over and over and over. It's your life. You just got to get rid of shame. You got to get rid of doubt. You got to get rid of fear. It ain't easy, but I can tell you one thing for sure. It's worth it. And when you're on the other side, you learn the game of life. You learn, hey, I ain't finna panic. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool because I know how it turns out. It turns out with you on top. Everybody love a good underdog story, baby. You know the turtle won the race. It don't matter how slow, he still won. But yeah, y'all, that's what I got for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you guys tune in because we back, we better. It's 2.0, baby. You with the girl Embryona Faith. Stay fly.